This is gonna be difficult. Alright. Welcome everybody to your Brazilian Zouk pre-JnJ show, and here we're gonna be talking about the competition that is just about to come up this week at the LA Zouk Festival. So we're gonna be discussing a little bit about the competition and what to expect of it, and we're gonna be getting to know a little bit of our competitors, the contenders that we're gonna have for this competition in LA, specifically for the intermediate division. We're gonna get to know some of them, where they're from, what they're expecting from the competition, what they're looking forward to, and a little bit of their track record as well, for some of them have quite a record to talk about. And first up we have Aluna Lua, known just as Lua. She's from Brazil, São Paulo, but she lives in San Francisco. She's been based there for some time, and she's been dancing Zouk for the past 2 years. And next up we have Ben, going all the way down to Phoenix, one of the leaders of the community down there. And I asked him, so what are you expecting? Like, what do you feel about JnJ competitions? And this is what he told me. Oh my god, JnJ can be so scary, but it's one of the things that you just say yes because it can also be really amazing. And if you don't, you wish you did. And I cannot agree with you more, Ben. And we cannot talk about Ben without talking also about Kiki, his partner, that is also coming up to the competition this weekend. And talking to her, I also asked about her feelings and what she's expecting and what are her thoughts on JnJ competitions. And this is what she said to me. I enter JnJs not just to compete, but to train. I get to dance with my peers, be assessed by the world's best, and set new training goals. And that is a great motivation right there. And now we go back to San Francisco. Now let's talk about one of the leaders that they have out there. And that is Charles. So not long ago I was talking to him about JnJ competitions, and he had some very interesting thoughts on it. He says, there are a lot of competitors in the intermediate division that have been working hard for far longer, and I respect their work. I'm hoping to bring in some fresh sweat, tears, and hopefully a solid competition. Alright, let's move on to Texas now. From Texas, we are having Chanel. Now, let's see what she has to say about the JnJ competitions. She says, JnJ is all about having fun and challenging yourself. The only thing I expect is to have fun and witness some awesome dances, and I'm sure we all will witness that, and we're very much looking forward to it. Popping up back to Phoenix, we have a brand new competitor in the intermediate division, and he is Elijah James. Now, Elijah James says, I'm excited to see LA. It will have the most competitive level it's ever had. This year feels like everyone is going to have to work to make it even to the finals. Now for this competition, we also have some local people getting into it. And the first one we're going to be talking about is Devon. Now, Devon has one word to say about this competition and what she expects from it. And that is Energia! Which I also believe it's the name of her social, right? Going back to Texas now, we're going to be talking about a leader coming from there. That is Fabian Bustos. Now, Fabian Bustos was just at the Zouk Heat competition, and guess what? He got 3rd place over there. So we're very much looking forward to see him in action as well next weekend in LA. Jumping all the way to the Midwest now, we have a follower coming down. That is Sydney, and Sydney is no stranger to placing. And one of the placements that she got in the intermediate division was actually 1st. That was back last year in November at the Canada Zouk Kids Bachata Convention. Finally making our way to the East Coast, and we have Matthew, one of the co-founders of Zouk Atlanta, and he's hoping to bring some real heat into this competition. Another follower that will have this competition is Gigi. Now Gigi says, I always feel nervous beforehand, but I'm looking forward to some friendly competition and to cheer everyone on. One thing to mention as well is her last competition was actually in Brazil, and guess what? For the intermediate division, she got 2nd place. Gigi, we can't wait to see you in action. And we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. drink Guaraná. The Brazilian original.
Pasatiempo! It's so much better than Oreos.
Welcome back to our show. Now, before we go back to our competitors, let's just talk a little bit about this Jack and Jill competition. The LA Zouk Festival was the first event in North America to introduce this competition as an official competition by the Brazilian Zouk Council. This competition has been taken over the world, going to a lot of places, and specifically in North America, almost every event that we have going on right now has a official Jack and Jill competition. This is amazing and great for us because it provides us a lot of training and a lot of entertainment for us throughout the events as well. So talking about our competitors, we also have Zouk coming down from Seattle. Now this guy, he started with ballroom but fell in love with the social dances. His heart belongs to West Coast Swing and Zouk. From DC, we have Jamiel Robertson. He was also at the competition at the Zouk Heat Festival, and guess what? He got second place over there. So we can't wait to see what he does at the LA Festival next weekend. Now, he also has quite a few things to say about this competition, the Jack and Jill and all of that. So let's just hear what he has to say. I love the idea of competition. Being a competitive fighter in Olympic Taekwondo for many years, training with some of the world's best has fully given me a strong sense of competitiveness. However competitive I am, I have so much fun doing the Jack and Jills. I love the music, watching my fellow competitors dance, I love cheering them on and looking at the smiles on the crowd faces and when they see their favorite dancers up there. It's such a thrilling experience. My goal is win, of course, but I love the idea of continuing to improve my skills and showcase them for the judges, many of whom I really look up to. Whether I win or lose, I'm having a huge amount of fun. And I guess, isn't that all we're looking for? Another leader in competing in his home turf, we have Mo. Mo has been an intermediate for quite a while and he's not a stranger to placing in intermediate competitions. Let me see, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 placements so far at this competition and he's getting up there. He really is. Now, he says, I feel good, but everyone improved. I think as long as I'm better overall than I was last year, I will be happy. That is a great sentiment right there. Always looking to improve and comparing yourself only to yourself. Also in his home turf, we have JC. Now JC has to say, my favorite result in the past few years was placing third in Rio because it was competing in the Mecca. With so many competitions in the US, an event like the LA Zouk Fest draws in most of the best in this part of the world, with a few trickling in internationally. Coupled by its growth and popularity, I think this gives a better sample of the rise of talent outside Brazil. Next up we have Shub from San Francisco, pride and joy of the community. He says, last year in LA, I competed as novice and would be fun to compete as intermediate this year. And he's already placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in the intermediate division. Going back to Los Angeles, we also have Marisa. Now Marisa says, I'm excited for another year at the LA Zouk Festival. This is where I started my Zouk journey and I love being able to come back every year to see how I've grown. Jack and Jill really helps my growth in Zouk and I'm ready to get those points to get in advanced. And I can't wait to see you in the advanced competition, Marisa. We're waiting for you. Now, Lua is not the only Brazilian that we'll be seeing next weekend. We also have Iago, and he's been to a couple of competitions up here with us already, actually, and he's won both competitions. Look at that. Now, aside from those two that he's been here in North America, he was also just at the Prague Zoo competition, and guess what? He got second place over there. Well, I'm sure he's looking forward to an exciting competition since the level of dancers here is also really good. Now, he's not the only Brazilian guy that we'll be seeing at the intermediate division next weekend. We also have Tom. Now, Tom just this year got himself into the intermediate division, and he's been training for it. He's really looking forward to it, and we can't wait to see what he has for us. Don't go away just yet. We'll be right back, and we're going to be talking about the people who have over 20 points already in the intermediate division. That means they might just be jumping up for advanced. Welcome back to our show, and now we're going to be talking about some of the people that might just be getting themselves into the advanced division this coming weekend. So I have all of them here with me. We have 5 people that have over 20 points already in the intermediate division. That means, assuming we have a tier 2 competition, the first place gets 10 points. Now second place gets 8. That already brings everyone here also to the intermediate, to the advanced division, and then third gets 6, and so on. A fun fact, there is a chance that we could have 3 leaders moving up to the advanced division just this weekend, all together at the same time. Now, to get ourselves into what that means and who we should be looking out for their placements. The first one we have from Tennessee, Brad. Now, Brad, he's feeling a lot of things, excited and nervous both, for sure. He said to me the other day, he has at the moment 22 points. That means if he gets first or a second place, that brings him up to the advanced division already, right? Assuming, of course, we have a tier 2 competition. So, aside from him, we also have Justin. Now, he also has 22 points, so same deal for him as it is for Brad. He needs a first or second place at this competition, considering it's a tier 2 competition, obviously. And like he says, he's trying to prove that you don't need to be an instructor to move on to advanced, and he cannot be more right about this. He is the only one that is not a teacher, that is not an instructor with over 20 points. Not that he's a rare case, but he's proving to everyone that you don't need to be an instructor to make it up there. Now, with 23 points, we have Sandro, all the way from Canada, coming down from Vancouver. He has 23 points. He's been in the he's been placed already quite a few times in the intermediate division. His case needs to be same thing as Justin and Brad. He actually needs at least the second place to make it up to the advanced division. Getting up now to the ones that are closest to make it to advanced. It's not about all the guys. We also actually have a follower just up there, just this close to make it to advanced, and that is Faye. She's located now in Orlando with her partner Bruno, who is also the one that is this close to get to advanced, and we're very much looking forward to see what they come up with. In the case of Faye, she has 28 points at the moment. She's just got herself first place back at the Zouk heat not that long ago, And in her case, she needs only 2 points. She gets 5th place already. She's there. She's in advanced at this competition in LA. Now, in the case of Bruno, her partner, they're all the way in Orlando right now. He actually is 1 point away from the advanced division. Can you believe that? He needs only to make it to finals. Only be one of the 10 guys in the finals, and that already guarantees he's going to be in advanced at the next competition or whenever the advanced competition happens. Right now, the last competition that he had was at the Zouk Festival, and guess what? He won the competition with his partner Faye. Now, some say that should not be allowed, but I mean, who am I to judge? I don't know anything. Whatever they say, that's what happens, right? Now, this is impressive, and not only that, but both of them, Faye, the last 3 competitions that she has placed, she's won. She's gotten first place at the last 3 competitions where she has placed. Now, for Bruno, he actually has 4 first places in the intermediate division, going all the way back to May last year at the LA Zouk Festival. And since then, he's taken first place at the BC Zouk Festival, at the Northwest Zouk Festival as well, and the most recent one was at the Zouk Heat in DC, first place as well. Now, quite a few of these, most of these competitions have been Tier 1, meaning that you only get 5 points if you get first place, which is a slow moving pace to get yourself up there. But they've been training a lot, they've been doing a lot of competitions, and they've gathered up all of these points already that got them this close to get to advanced. And I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing them getting those 1 and 2 points this weekend. It'll be amazing to see them dancing, that's for sure. And Bruno and Faye, well, all I can say with you to getting these points, these very few points that you guys need to get to advanced, is welcome to Limbo. You're gonna have to wait with me, buddies. It's gonna be a long time. And that is it, guys. Thank you all so much for sticking to the very end with me in this journey throughout all of this that is going to be going on next weekend. I look forward to seeing all of you there at the LA Zouk Festival, and I'm sure we are all excited to see this competition. I'll be there DJing for everyone and cheering everyone on as well. And let us know, comment down below what you think about the competition, what you're expecting to see, and who you're going to be cheering on. Tell us your favorite dancer, or tell us your favorite thing about all of this that is going on. And next weekend, I'll see you all at the LA Zouk Festival. We're going to be talking a lot more about all of this that's going on, and about the results, what's going to happen, what are you going to see from all of this, all right? So thank you once again, guys, so much for all of this, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.
Ela senta e balança minha cabeça, entra na dança, deixa qualquer homem doido parecendo uma criança. E você tenta ter palpite, sempre atenta na suíte, clube só me ajuda top, sentada na área VIP. E ela senta no meu colo, até parece meu bebê. Diz papai, eu tô com sede, embora ali no bar.